What's happening, folks? Pepper the Misunderstood Evil Genius and James Mane here. Two comedians just giving you our football picks. 808 Hot Takes. Here it is. Last week, I whooped James' ass. It was awesome.
Big time.
It was awesome. He went 4-9, which he's happy about for some reason. 49ers, whatever. Yeah, superstition.
Planned.
Whatever.
It was planned.
Yes. And I went 11-2. That's right. Just kicking some tail. So my record improves to 58-29, and James's record goes to 47-40. You still above 500. You're still above 500.
Woo, close one. Just to make a statement.
I was just happy my Bengals closed it out nicely on the Monday night.
Congrats.
Yeah. Even though we was trying to give it away. Zach Taylor, you on notice, man. You're on notice. Your play calling is trash,
Suspect.
sir. We should have won that game by 2 touchdowns. It should have been no doubt. Stop being goofy. We got a backup quarterback. We got it. But we still can squeeze into the playoffs. Don't let us get hot again. Anyway, we talking about this week. I know in the other segment, James, we talked about things that set football back and systems and that kind of deal. This Thursday night game might be one of those. I'm predicting -4 to 2. This game. Okay?
So it depends on what spread you're taking. You got to
Yeah.
make sure to add the negative.
Yeah. The spread is saying Steelers by 6. I don't know if any team is going to get 6 points. We have the Patriots at Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh just lost their quarterback, Pickett. So you got Mitch Trubisky in there, and it's...
He's going to make the difference.
Okay.
He's going to make the difference. It's going to be crazy because Trubisky is going to have the game of his life.
Well, he better, because I need him to toss it to Pickens for touchdowns or for my fantasy purposes. So
there you go.
But yeah, I'm taking Pittsburgh in this. I'm sure you're doing the same.
Pittsburgh.
Yes, at home. Tomlin, even though I want them to lose. I need them to lose, actually, for the Bengals to try and squeeze into one of those wild cards. Yeah. Anyway.
It's strange because I remember going opposite of you because I wanted to catch up. But you had an amazing weekend. So I picked the wrong weekend to go opposite.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yep. So we got Buccaneers at Falcons next. The Falcons almost gave it away to the Jets last week. I'm gonna take the Bucs on the road. James, who you got?
Falcons at home. Falcons play better when they're at home, and they got the Bird and Ludacris hanging up on the top.
Luda might be there to do the damn thing. All right. Then we got the Colts at my Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals, obviously. That's how I ride. James, who you with?
I'm going with the Bengals too. The Colts aren't that good. They did get some wins, but I think the Bengals, seeing they can win with this quarterback. Although they're much better with Burrow, but they can win with this quarterback.
I think the Colts are just like Jacksonville, only they in the dome. And I actually think Jacksonville is better, so I think the Bengals will go ahead and handle this. Even though Indy by 1. Ooh, I might have to get another 11-team parlay this week. Jacksonville, speaking of them, we don't know what Trevor Lawrence's status is, except for a sprained ankle, is going to the Browns, which have Vinny Testaverde. But it's not Vinny Testaverde. It's the dude with the eyebrow. Flacco, so whatever.
Flacco.
But they are at home. James, who you got on this?
I'm going with the Browns. I mean, their defense is still good.
Yep. And after watching Jacksonville kind of lose that trap game to the Bengals, I think they're going to go on the road without Herbert and lose again. So, yeah, I'm with you there. All right, so far we're the same, but we'll get – oh, no, except for the Falcons game. Yeah. Gotcha. All right, Texans at Jets. I'm sure we're the same on this, or you getting wild?
No, I'm going with Texans for sure.
Yes, the Jets don't have a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers lied to people, and it was just like, I might come back Christmas Eve. Shut up.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. No, you weren't. You're never going to make it. Yeah. You have an Achilles tear. We'll see you in March or April at training camp or mini camps, whatever those are, just before the draft. So, yes, Texans. Shout out to Ohio State and C.J. Stroud. Rams are going to the Ravens, and the Rams have had a little bit of resurgence. But the Ravens are coming off of the bye. So I'm going to take the Ravens at home on the bye for that. James, who you got?
I'm going with the Ravens. Not only if they weren't coming off of bye, Ravens is a solid team. Going all the way across the country is always a struggle for West Coast teams. Also, I don't think Puka Nacua is playing. I think he hurt his ribs. So Ravens.
Oh, all right. Next up, we've got the Lions at the Bears. I'm calling upset special right here.
Ooh.
Upset special. The Lions on the road are hot garbage. They tried to just give a game away this past weekend and had no business trying to give that game away. So I'm going to take the Bears at home in that division rivalry. James, who you got?
I watched the Bears game this past weekend. Even though they won,
It was blood.
yeah. So I'm going with the Lions. I think the Lions fix whatever they messed up and take this game.
Okay, fair enough. Panthers at Saints. James, this is your call. What you got on this one?
It's a hot mess. Although the Saints, Carr is on concussion protocol, I think Jameis Winston is going to step it up, and like he always does, with a smile on his face and a clueless eyes or whatever. I love the guy. Yeah, I love the guy. And he's going to win. They're going to win.
I guess he got corrective surgery last year, but I saw him. I'm a Jameis Winston fan, and I was just like, Carr's been screwing up all season. Hurt in and out of the lineup regardless, but he's been screwing up all season. And Jameis has just still come in and been goofy.
Yeah.
I actually watched the fourth quarter of that last week, and it was just like he was missing passes that I could throw. And I was just like, oh. So I'm going to go with another upset special on this. I didn't think I was going to pick the Panthers again, but this is a division game. They played really good last week after they fired their coach. So I'm gonna say they go sneak the Saints. Ooh. I lied. I'm wrong. No, Saints at home. I'm tripping.
I almost got him.
I'm tripping.
I was going to say, here's a win for me.
I'm tripping. Yeah, Saints at home. I don't see it. As I kept saying it out loud. That's stupid. Vikings at Raiders. Your choice, sir.
I'm going to go with the Raiders because really, who knows with these two teams? But I got to go with the home team, and it could happen. That's all. The Raiders.
I'm only going with the Raiders because they at home too.
Yeah.
And I need Jacobs to ball out, so y'all can make that happen. So next up, we've got the Seahawks at the 49ers, and we are both taking the 49ers.
Come on,
I don't see them having a letdown against the Seahawks. Even though the Seahawks play tough, I don't see that.
Yeah, because the only way the Seahawks had a chance was if they were playing in Seattle, but they are not.
Yes.
They're playing in San Francisco.
I will tell you this, though. This 10.5 that I'm seeing on the line, that's not happening. Seahawks is covering that.
No, not even close.
Yeah, Seahawks are going to lose, but they are covering the 10.5.
Not even close.
You heard it here. Bills at Chiefs.
Ooh, I'm going to go Bills. I'm going to go on a limb.
You want Bills on this?
And Bills winning on the road in Kansas City because the Bills watched. And weren't they on bye this past week?
They were on the bye.
They watched that Packers game, and they learned something. Mm-hmm. And they're going to give Mahomes something he doesn't usually have. It's a losing streak.
Okay. I have not seen the Chiefs lose 2 in a row since Mahomes has been there. I think they might have a couple years ago when they lost one and then lost to the Bengals. But since then, I'm taking Chiefs at home. And,
Casey's going to have a slump, and he's going to be like, oh, help me, Swift, help me. And he's going to be like, wow, there's still nothing here. Man. Oh, I can't. He's not going to feel complete.
I'm going to do siren pass.
Yeah. That's the sound of your special, your upset special.
Yeah. So I think Patrick Mahomes owns the Bills. Mentally and physically. So Chiefs at home, actually going away, and somebody gets fired. Yeah, that's what I'm calling. Broncos at Chargers. Broncos fell back to Russell Wilson was cooking and started cooking a little bit too much. He dropped 3 interceptions last week. And they are on the road against the Chargers. Chargers were in the ugliest game I've ever seen against Bill Belichick and the Patriots, and they won 6-0. James, who you got in this one?
Broncos. It's gonna be this time. The Broncos aren't gonna be close. They're gonna dominate it, and they're gonna get that W they almost had last week.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm with you there on the Broncos. I think they're gonna go on the road and do that. The Chargers even tried to lose to the Patriots last week. Still, it's like they was about to give them the ball in the lead with.
Well, the Chargers haven't had a home game since they left San Diego.
Exactly.
And they're just not the same.
You need to go back to San Diego.
Go home.
Yep. Remember Forrest Gump where he was like, you need to go back to Greenbow, Alabama. That's what you need to do, San Diego Chargers.
Get yourself some shrimp tacos.
Yes. Now, as we talk about losing streaks, the Eagles are going into Dallas, and I think they're going to have a 2-game losing streak. Oof. The Cowboys are going to finally win their big one on Sunday night at home with everybody watching. James, who you got in this?
As part of your theory, where the Hollywood NFL hype builds up the Cowboys and then gets them to the playoffs and they lose to the Niners, this has to be a win for them in order for that to happen. So I'm going with the Cowboys.
Okay, cool. And then on Monday night, there's a doubleheader. There was
one okay game and one pretty good game.
Why is this a doubleheader? Is this something? Is this Rosh Hashanah or something? Was there a holiday on when it was going on?
I don't know, but Miami's playing at midnight.
Yeah. So
hey, it's South Beach style. They do everything in the middle of the night.
Late. We just gonna eat dinner at 8:30.
It's not as hot.
Yeah. So the Titans are going to the Dolphins. I'm taking the Dolphins. Who you got on that?
Dolphins. I mean, Tua's on the team. I'm going with him.
All right. And then the Packers are going to the Giants.
DeVito.
Yeah, DeVito's getting the start. Who you got on this one?
It's gonna be a tough one, but I mean, I've always picked the Giants up because I've always picked the Giants since we've done this. But I watched the Green Bay game, and Love has improved, and he's getting better. So I'm going with the Packers on the road.
I'm right there with you. Packers all day. Sorry, Danny DeVito. Monday night, it's too bad.
And I'm happy that Love is improving because he sat behind Rodgers and then struggled in the beat. But I'm happy that he's getting better.
Paid his dues. Yes. Is what it is. All right. Thank you for watching 808 Hot Takes. I've been Pepper, the Misunderstood Evil Genius. This is James Mane. And remember, if you didn't laugh with us today, well, there's something wrong with you.